There are several ways to create an event. In Week or Day view, click an empty time slot. The new event form opens with that date and time already filled in. You can also click and drag across multiple slots to set both the start time and the duration in one motion. In Month view, click a day. JollyBilling creates a new event at 9 in the morning on that date. You can change the time in the form. Power users can press the letter N while the calendar is focused. That opens a new event at the next half-hour mark. Let's create one now. Click a free slot tomorrow morning. The new event dialog is where you describe the session. Title is what appears on the calendar, something like consultation or weekly tutoring. If you have used titles before, suggestions appear as you type. You can remove a suggestion with the small X or clear the whole list from the footer. Set the date and start time. Start time snap to 15-minute intervals. Duration in minutes controls how long the block runs on the grid. When you change the duration, the rate field adjusts proportionally based on your default session length and default cost, either from this client or from your account settings. Rate is the amount you plan to charge for this session. You can override it anytime. Note is optional, great for context like bring contract or parent will attend. When everything looks right, click Save. The event appears on the calendar immediately. Many businesses run on repeating appointments, a therapist every Tuesday, a tutor every Monday and Wednesday. On a new event, scroll to the Repeat section and turn Repeat on. Choose which weekdays the series should occur, Mon, Tu, Wed, and so on. Under Ends, pick how the series stops. Never creates occurrences until the system limit of 104 events. After lets you enter a specific count. On date stops on the calendar day you choose. When you save a recurring series, JollyBilling creates the events in the background. You may briefly see a message that the series is being created. This is normal for longer patterns. To edit a single occurrence later, open that event. For an event that belongs to a series, you can choose This Event Only or All Events in this series when saving changes to the whole uninvoiced series. Color helps when you manage multiple clients or scan a busy week. Click Client Color in the toolbar. Pick a swatch, blue, green, red, orange, purple, or cyan, and click Save Color. Every calendar event for this client now uses that color on both the client calendar and your owner-wide calendar page. If this is the client's very first calendar event and no color was set yet, you may also pick a color right inside the new event form. Color is per client, not per event. It is a visual label, so you can spot this is Sarah's block versus this is the consulting retainer at a glance. You do not have to reopen the form every time you need a small change. Click any event to open Edit Event. Update the title, time, duration, rate, or note, then click Save. In Week or Day view, you can also drag an event to a new day or time. Grab the bottom edge to resize it and change the duration. The calendar updates as soon as you drop. If a move fails, for example because of a network hiccup, you will see a short warning. Try again or edit the event manually. Dragging in Month view changes the date but keeps the original time of day, which is handy when you are shifting every Tuesday at 2 to Wednesday without retyping. Notice how the rate stays in sync when you stretch or shrink a session. The calendar treats duration and billing amount as connected. To remove an event you no longer need, open it and click Delete. JollyBilling asks you to confirm. For a one-time event, choose Remove. That permanently deletes it. If the event is part of a recurring series, you get two choices. Remove this event removes only the occurrence you clicked. Remove entire series deletes every future occurrence in that pattern that is still eligible for removal. Use Remove this event when a single session was canceled. Use Remove entire series when the client stopped the standing appointment altogether. Once an event has been added to an invoice that has already been sent or paid, deletion from the calendar is blocked. You will need to adjust the invoice first. We will cover that next.